Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel. So I'm back for another deck video today. I think I do just get really excited about decks in the fall season. Maybe it's the cool crisp air, I don't know. And I seem to have a lot of decks that I feel resonate, vibrate, that I want to pull out at this time of year. Okay, so this video, it's going to be my Witchy decks, or my Season of the Witch decks. I have 4 tarot decks and 7 oracle decks. Some of these I've talked about before, especially last year when I did those 4 videos on like my Halloween, Samhain, autumn season decks. So you can check those out. Again, I'll link one of them on screen here, or just go to my channel page and go to my deck tour playlist and you'll find them all there. Okay, so let's start with the tarot decks. Okay, so yeah, let's start with this one. This one is witchy, but it's not exclusively witchy or feminine like all the other ones in some way. But I did get the Dark Mansion Tarot. Now I've had this for a while. I got it last year, but I hadn't used it until recently. I actually brought it to a fair that I did readings at a few weeks ago because I was like, well, it's a little early, but I'll bring it in. People love the deck and I love how it feels. And it's definitely a part of this Season of the Witch. So here we have the back. And I'll just flip through the cards. It is very RWS. It's very Tim Burton-y or Tim Burton-like artwork. It's cute. It goes along with the season, but it's not grotesque. It is very soft. It's not quite that full rose petals finish, but it is very soft. Oh, and it's edged in black, which is very nice. And I apologize for my beat up fingers. I've been harvesting tons of herbs. I'm making smudge sticks and drying them, preserving them. So my fingers are a little cut up and irritated. So here we have, yeah, just, it's cute. It's really cute. It's like a fun Halloween Season of the Witch deck. So that's the Dark Mansion Tarot. The next one is the Enchanted Tarot. Now, this deck I've had for a long time too. It is huge. This was, I think it was the 25th anniversary edition. So the Dark Mansion is standard tarot size. It's an enormous deck. So I don't use it a whole lot because it's really hard to shuffle. It has gilding on the back. It is collage art. And at first you might be like, well, what's so witchy about this? The interesting thing, because it's called the Enchanted Tarot, is there are enchantments in the guidebook. So it's almost like secretly witchy in a way. Because if you just looked at the cards, you'd think, oh, it's a tarot deck, collage art, it's pretty. As you can see, all the suits are different colors. They're enormous. Right? But in the guidebook, for example, so I just randomly opened to the Ace of Pentacles. It has, I'm going to show you the page. I don't think this ever focuses when I do that though. It has the Dream, so ways to interpret the card, the Awakening, and the Enchantment. So here it says, open your outstretched arms to the universe. Affirm with conviction, I deserve to be rewarded. I accept my worthiness by accepting these gifts from Mother Earth. Standing with your legs shoulder width apart, and so on. So it's like, they're basically little spells. It's a book of little spells to work with the energy of each card. So that is very interesting to me. Not what I expected when I originally got this deck. And I don't think I looked through the guidebook that much because when I first got it, I think it's been a couple of years, they were so huge. I was just trying to figure out how to handle the deck, and then I set it aside for a long time. So that is a occult under the cover witchy deck. Okay, now the next tarot deck that I consider a witchy deck is the Ember and Aura Tarot. Um, it leans on the side of what I consider a shamanic deck, and I didn't include the decks I consider my shamanic decks in this because it just would have been too many, and I'm probably going to make a video just going through my shamanic decks as well. But this is a very feminine goddess energy based deck, and I did an unboxing first impressions of this. I'll link that on screen towards the end there, or again go to my deck tour playlist and you'll find it there. So this is the back, and switch hands. These are the cards. So it's very feminine based. Even the kings, which I believe are called sages in this deck, you know, the hermit's a woman. It's very feminine energy. And I would call this a, if you want to use the term, a light witch deck, or a, I think of it as pink witches. So the suns or the knights are male figures, but it's mostly female figures, and it just has that soft, I think you know what I mean. I don't want to put like labels on it, but like that soft witchy energy to it. Mildly shamanic, like Sage of Coins is King of Coins, the herbalist. I love this death card, but it just, to me at least, has a soft pink, because I probably have the pink colors in it, witchy feel. Oops, I'm gonna lose the cards. And we'll stop with our beautiful High Priestess there. Okay, and then the fourth tarot deck that I have, and this one I know I've talked about before, is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I used this for my special last year, maybe another year. I haven't decided what I'll do for my Halloween special this year. It might be something smaller because I just did finished my past life special. Oh, and if you're interested in finding out about the specials I offer, it's some sort of different, unusual reading than what I typically offer on my website. You need to sign up for my newsletter, and just go to my website, juliannevictoria.com, and it will pop up there, that annoying pop-up. That was the best way to do it. And you can sign up and you'll be notified in the newsletter. And I don't send out newsletters all the time. You know, it's just when I'm announcing something. Okay, so the Everyday Witch Tarot, cute back. I love this deck. It's adorable. Everyday witch. Witch is doing everyday things. It is very RWS, or Rider-Waite-Smith. And I just get so much from these images. And it's just so cute. It's like a super cute deck. Okay, so you get a feel of that one. Now that segues nicely into my Oracle decks, because I recently got, I know I'm doing the depth here and it's supposed to be low buy, but like the last, like my birthday was in August, and then it's like I went on this deck buying spree for some reason, not consciously, it just happened. I got the Everyday Witch Oracle to go along with it. So it's much bigger cards. This is the back with the kitty cats. The Everyday Witch Tarot is standard tarot size. You can see the size difference. And here we have the cards. And it actually is organized sort of in suits. So here we have Plant the Seeds. So it's sort of like witches and everyday activities, but it's an oracle deck instead of a tarot deck. The same cute artwork. Same similar feel, doing witchy things in the everyday world, and of course lots of kitty cats. Okay, so that's the Everyday Witch Oracle. The next oracle I'll talk about is, and I know I've talked about this one before. I think I actually did a video on my witchy decks last year, but I have so many more for some reason, or I'm noticing more. The Witchlings Oracle, the Paulina Cassidy one, it comes with a booklet that's as thick as the deck, and it has little spells. It's really cute. Little spells for each of the cards. So for example, for Euphoria, you know, there's a little description, and then there's usually a few things. So there's a bliss bath, the aura, the Euphoria Spray Room. It's a very practical little oracle deck, and even has like chocolate ecstasy, summoning endorphins, little spells, little projects, little witchy creations you can do with the cards you draw each day. So this is the back. I never know if I should say the back or the backs. The back as a collective or each individual, all the backs, right? That's the linguist in me. So creativity, and then it will have a little saying. The edges are all different colors, or the borders are different colors. Another adorable deck. I love Paulina Cassidy's artwork. I have her Fairy Oracle and the Joie de Vivre Tarot. So another very cute witchy oracle deck. Okay. And that's like standard tarot size, just about. The next deck, this one I talked about in my, a few weeks ago in my decks I'm using for early autumn. And it is the Earthly Souls and Spirits Oracle. This is a tarot sized deck, an oracle deck. That is the back. It is very sparkly, gilded, very pretty. They are fairly shiny. They just have a keyword, and it comes out just with a little accordion file paper, just some keywords for the keywords. But this is a very witchy deck, as you can see. It's just beautiful. I'm using this one for some of my personal shadow work, inner work, ancestral work right now. Yeah, very soft, but very deep at the same time. At least to me, of course. Okay, so you get a feel of that deck. And then another oracle deck I have. I've had this for a little while. Have not really used it because the season wasn't right, and it is actually called Seasons of the Witch. Interesting that it's plural. The Samhain Oracle. And this is what the back looks like. It's a little hard to see. I think you can see it's like dark leaves on a black background. And it comes with a little guidebook that goes more in depth. So it has the name of the card, and then it's really tiny, printed in gold, so you're not going to be able to see it on camera very well. It is really tiny in person as well, and these are tarot-sized cards. But it has a little saying, or even like, because this is ritual, sort of, let me open the book for you. So we'll pick one. So like Haunted, it has the saying at the top, and then it goes deeper into it. It does give reverse meanings as well. Like Healer has the little saying, listen to the meditative bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. It's kind of poetic, what's written on the cards. And then it's like, everyone can heal. We all come into human experience with the use of energy and intuition, and can manipulate energy towards our highest good. So it doesn't have spells so much in it, but it has that feel like the little saying, or the poetic saying on the cards. There's energy behind it. I guess that's what I'm saying. So let's look at some of these cards here. Blood Magic with the pomegranate. And the artwork, to me, the artwork feels like trees. Trees that have shed their leaves, preparing for winter. Okay, so you get a feel of this deck too. I think this one is out of print, I believe. But I think the creators are, who are the creators? Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz are going to make one for like other seasons. So I think the next one might be like winter solstice or something. You'll have to check me on that. Okay, and then the other witchy oracle I have is the Raven's Wand Oracle. I bought this because I thought the artwork looked really interesting. I know nothing about Raven's Wand by Stephen Hutton. I think it's I don't know, a show, a game, it's something. I have no idea, but I bought it because I liked how the cards look and I felt drawn to it. So this is the back, or the backs. And here are some of the cards. It does come with a little booklet as well. So these are characters that I actually like that I don't know anything about it, because I don't want that to influence me using the deck and getting what messages I need to hear through the cards. There she is on a broomstick. So another Season of the Witch, we'll call it, oracle here. Okay, and these are larger cards. Again, to compare with a standard tarot. These are, yeah, pretty big cards. And then the last two, I know I talked about last year in that little series of Halloween decks, are two Mildred Payne decks. So Mildred Payne is in a fictional character created by Patrick Valenza, sort of as the backstory to these decks. One is the Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black Enchantment. So this is a larger deck as well. Almost the same size as Raven's Wand. So that is the back, and it is a horizontal deck, so we'll slide them out. So it's like these medieval witch hunt-y, witchy, Samhain-y images. Very Halloween-y. Astral traveling. Weird rituals going on. So kind of a creepy one, but that's part of the backstory of Mildred Payne. She was a young girl who was in an insane asylum. This is a fictional character. And she had these oracle decks. I guess you could call her a witch. So the other one is Mildred Payne's Secret Pocket Oracle. I took it out of the little box. This is a teeny deck, and I put it in this bag. I don't know if that shows really well, but it actually matches the deck, both of these decks, really well. A golden bag, I just happen to have it. Let me just get these intro cards out of the way. And so we have the back, a similar back to the Black Enchantment Oracle, and teeny tiny. They're just one image. So this is the story, is that this is the secret oracle she created, you know, Mildred's handwriting and her artwork. Some of them are a little gruesome, but that's all part of her, you know, like the blood splatter, part of the story. This crazy girl in an insane asylum. So you get a feel for this here. Okay, so those are my, I'll call them my very witchy, or my Season of the Witch oracle and tarot decks, or at least ones that I associate with witches and witchiness. Again, not including all my, what I consider my shaman decks, which it's interesting because my shaman decks, there is a more personal connection to those. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe got excited about a deck you might be interested or checking out further. Thank you everyone again for watching, liking, share this with someone whom you think might be interested, and thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you back here soon.